Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So here I'm coming up with a new tutorial on modeling, texturing and lighting an interior in 3ds Max. So let's get started. So very first of all, let's open a reference over here, rendering view image file. Let's open a reference over here. So I'll just take a reference over here. So very first of all, I'll go into this and I'll check out the size of that particular reference. So right click and just click on the properties over here, 1920 by 1000 over here. So rendering, render setup 1920 by 1000, set it to force to sighted over here and close it. Just reduce. So take a plane over here. Let's start up with a plane. So go to the top view over here. So if you look at it closely over here, this is kind of a wall cabinet. So go into AEC extended and take a wall, press S. So I'll just snap it over here from first to end over here like this. So this will be a view kind of. Let's increase a bit of its height over here. How we can start up over here is like, definitely will increase this. So convert to editable poly. Let's go into this and so we'll slightly shift this a bit more. That we can do it later on also. That's not a problem over here. So we'll increase its width over here. We'll first create this side table. Go into this front view over here. Let's take a box over here. Slightly push this up. Convert to editable poly and let's put some loops over here. Let's connect it. Go into the polygons, select this polygons over here and let's extrude this down and click OK. Go into the vertices and slightly push it inside. Select this vertices. Go into the swift loop, put one swift loop over here, select this polygons over here, and let's give inset by polygon. Click OK, and slightly I'll just extrude it very less. That's it. Alright. So now for the bed section, how we can do over here is like, let's create this bed. Let's go to the top view over here. Let's take a box. So convert to editable poly. Slightly push it inside. Let's go into the polygon. We'll slightly shuffle this up till here. Inset, let's slightly inset this, and let's click OK. Give a bit of bevel, a bit. Okay, before giving a bevel, what we'll be doing over here is like, I'll slightly put one swift loop over here. So select this polygon now. Extrude this up till here. Go into this view. Click OK. Go into the vertices and make sure you give such kind of a look over here. Select these edges and let's give chamfer. That's it, and click OK. Now go over here and let's give a bit of swift loop over here. Okay, so I'm adding a swift loop again over here, and again I'll add one more swift loop over here. So select this polygons, select this polygons over here, Alt Q isolation mode, and let's give extrude by local normal, and I'll just give a bit of extrusion like this, and I'll just end isolate this element over here in this way. Okay, so once you're done over here, if you want, you can slightly shuffle this up a bit, not much. That's it. So let's save the file once. So I'll just save the file. Okay, so select this polygons and let's give a bit of extrusion inside. Let's go to the top view, extended primitives, and I'll take a chamfer box over here. I'll activate the auto grid option over here. And let's create this. Okay, I think we'll off this. We'll off the chamfer box. We don't need it. Auto grid, I'll off it, and I'll create it directly. Looks better. So slightly push this up. Reduce the fillet, increase the height. That's it. So if you look at it properly, I am going to increase its height more. even you can do it in this way. Okay, that looks better now. Slightly. Fine. So save your file again. So guys, if you have any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So definitely we'll go a bit slowly over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.